Как надо платный, Khổ, khổ, khổ. Is it all? You see? So okay, let us begin. Okay then. You already prepared? You prepared already? I mean, all right. I'd like to introduce myself. To introduce myself to the scale patterns, to the patterns. Okay. So here is the patterns. Here is some scale degrees. Now we shall study some pianoforte. Okay. F minor. So we didn't finish it. Actually, we didn't start even. Yeah. With some scales, yes, and some patterns. Yeah. It's actually a good practice to make it all. Yes. And make melodies and songs out of it. And even if you are not, all right, maybe later, okay, something with the pure emotionals, yes? Singing, if when you are playing, it is yeah, to make it pleasure, to make it better, you got to sing it. Yes, you got to sing it together. Okay, don't matter. Okay, no, наоборот, значит, ее. Let us play your maybe melody, your melody, your song, да. For example, да наоборот. Ладно. Let us check it. You gotta play something, yeah? You have something to play? Somewhere. Hey, who's there? Dasha. Is there anyone? I don't hear you. And I don't see it. Okay, I hear. Yeah, I see your thing. I don't hear you. I don't hear piano. Your mic is off, possibly. Yeah. I don't know. Play something, please. I don't hear anything. No, there is no sound. Wait a second. Oh no, sorry, it was my mistake. One more time, please. Yes. Oh, correct. Yeah. So, окей, maybe not. Это что такое? Мы себе так думаем просто, да. Okay, little bit. Наоборот, это не надо. Это не надо. So, okay, where are we? Where were we? Where is your book? Copy, paste. Hello, yes, yeah. Okay. So, ее, да, наоборот, значит, играет она уже ее, here is an exercise, yeah? Here is a trick exercise. Да, понимаю. Very famous song. Yes. Typical variations. So that's how it works. So you take make it rhythm. The rhythmical variations of this song. You possibly already know this song, yes? So, and here it goes. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how it goes. We're just making the melody. Ta 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 ti ta. Very, very hungry. Very, very hungry. And it is good for song, right? Okay, let us try it, okay? One by one. Your song, that was, oh my. Sorry, wait a second. Okay. So here it goes. You just taking the number. Here's your song, yes, you make it variable. 2, 3, 4, forward, 4 at count, and that, 2, 3, 4, and it make sound beauty. A little fingering there. And the opposite. All right. Yes. Okay. Alright. Yes, some songy. You have something to reel me? Okay. Alright. Okay. Uh-huh. So number. Okay, what you gotta practice? Yes, to have a good fingering style. Yes, what you gotta practice? You gotta play exercises like this. One more time. That is how it supposed to be. Yes. All the 5 fingers up and down. Yes, and enjoy that. One-handed, both-handed. So slowly, how it goes. There are different kinds of practices, yes? So, So, just take it easy, So, grouping hand, your group, like a grouping, you make group hand around your finger like this, yeah? But commonly, we make it smoothly. It doesn't really matter now, just take the bottom, yes? And don't make it too rush high. Yes, of course. So here it goes. Ага.
Can you give me a second?
Да, yes, да. Всегда надо играть туда. Вот это и было самое, да. Вот это и было, да, я помню. Okay, very well. So basically, how do we practice? Okay, let's take the G clef for example. Yeah, C is it doesn't. Okay, anywhere. Okay, we can C. We can only maybe not. More convenient. Okay, more convenient. Maybe that. Maybe G. Yeah, G. So we're taking G, A, B, C, D, and yeah, both fingers. So let's how it goes. Yes. So yes, like how to make your own. So how to make your own music? Yeah. Decisions here. Okay, forget it. So you gotta have handy. You gotta have play your own, okay? Play your own, okay? Okay. Okay, go on. Play something. Sound good. Good. Okay. Вот это so it's like a little. I actually didn't not понимаю. So how to make it sound? Okay. So how to develop it into something. Yes. So okay. And too many repetitions, it doesn't make good music. To feel the music, you gotta sing it. Yes. If you would sing what you play, yes, you wouldn't like it. Actually, yeah, there is something. Maybe you would like it, but well, ладно, okay, you won't talk. So you wouldn't like it. You would like to. Yes, and you нет этого света хмурь. And so on. And вот это он имеет в виду света. And then you да, сама поет. Okay, go on, play. Try it. Sorry, I don't see you, don't hear it. Wait seconds. Once upon a time, one more time, yes. You can make actually different patterns. Okay, here is the, поняла тебя уже, наоборот, то есть you've got to sing it. If you sing, it's like, it's like a talking. If you are not talking, you will be not able to talk at all at some time, okay? So it's like a walking. If your child is not walking, it won't walk anyway. So yeah, and if you are not singing melody, you don't understand. You have just a fingerprint. So you gotta make it. Okay. Okay, make something. Да. Different than that.
Can you do that again?
Take what again? Sorry?
Can you show that again?
Feel that again? Да. Ну, да, и сейчас, вот она себе так будет просто. Yeah, you just scale patterns, need scale patterns. Наоборот, значит, it doesn't really matter. Patterns, yeah. You gotta play something and sing it, okay? To understand what is it in musical population. Да. Не понимаешь, you don't understand. If you are not singing, you are, yes, понимаешь, you are not welcome. If you are not singing, you are not able to hear what is going on in musical. Ну, понимаете, ну ладно, меня не касается. Я уже это делал. Okay. Then later, okay. And very, да, понимаю, Alright, let's make a song. Okay, it's different part of different. Okay. Да, да. So, Dancing Bears, so hopefully we never, ну это уже 100 раз играли уже, да. We know already this, hopefully, almost. Да, да. Здесь заниматься не ну вот наоборот. Okay, what should know what it is? Okay, maybe we'll do this now. Okay, it's a good idea. I think. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this is two patterns. Yeah. Ну, понимаете, да. Вот это я говорю, да. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yes, your brother is walking here. Yes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes, somewhere very close. 1, 2. Sorry, where am I? 1, 1, and one more time from beginning. That's how it goes. 1, 1, pom, pom, pom. Only melody, left hand. Dum, 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 dum. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It is melting, and we go with 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. And we have like a contrabass, basso melody, basso, yes. Ну, наоборот, значит. Ну, не контрабейсов, значит. Cello, it's celli. Violoncello. Oh, that didn't matter, yes. And here's my right hand. Just company, yeah? Only this trick will go away, yes? No, pom 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 chick chick tom 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 хотеть я ой sorry tom tom sorry I just did tom chick chick yam chick chick yam chick да yam chick chick yam no like this. And that's how it works together. So yum, yum, yum. This one is longer. It's like a stepper, a smooth. Yes. And this one go chick, 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 ching, 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 and down, chick, chick, yum, chick, chick, yum, chick, chick, down, yum, chick, down. Very smooth. And it is very gently. Yes, very little. And it goes. Yeah, I think you will be glad to if you play something already, yes? So this, понимаю. If you will be correct, so this is how it goes. My left hand goes like this. It goes on the position. Okay, so will you learn it? All right, play your song, your melody. Play your melody. Sorry, I interrupted you, Your Highness. Yes, sorry. Play something yours. You're good. That is good for beginning. I Uh-huh. Sorry, my voice is leading. Я не слышу, что он играет. My voice is leading here. Yeah, да. Наоборот, what? Она не понимает себя просто. So beginning something new. Beginning. Yeah. А listener, да, listener. Да что такое-то? Он играет, его. Да. Something like this, yeah? It's too noisy, I don't hear it anyway. Да.
Okay, I'm confused.
Oh, I hear your voice. What?
I'm confused.
Ah, okay, yes. I don't hear your piano. I see you pushing and they are disappearing your sounds. Play it louder or maybe or softer or I don't know.
Don't know what to play.
Я не слышу. You're not able to play? What? Not able to play?
No, I don't know what to play.
You don't know. I don't know too. Your smile is All right. So you have to begin something, and we'll produce it like begin some melody. Yeah, you know the pattern tricks. Yes. Better melody maker. Yes. Ладно. Себя уже Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe it's too exhausting. Yeah. Okay, maybe your brother is already knows this song, but maybe not. So that's why we will try to play this song. Okay. So this is how it goes. Yes, maybe it's already known by anyone, but anyway. Yes. So anyway, you gotta play it. If you're oh sorry. So here is the melody. Put your left hand on this position. This is middle C, and you go with thumb and this fingering like this, 4 fingers. C, V, A, G, with your left hand. Okay? Go on, please. Try. Middle C with the thumb of your left hand. C, yes, of your left hand, and going down. Yes, very well. Yeah, this is the position of the song, and sometimes we'll touch this on the some manners. Okay, and we couple times we'll once we'll have this song. We'll have this key once, and his key, and this key once. So, but more commonly on this, all the melodies on this song. So, okay, forget it, doesn't matter. Какая нафиг разница? I just want you to know, okay? And this is how it goes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it goes C, A, Okay, one more time. C, A, B. Okay, please make it oh. C. Yeah. And I like your sing. But yeah, not this beat. Only one. No, only here. That I mean, watch it. Always here. Yes. Look on the fingers. Yeah. You actually don't have to know. You don't. You don't have to know this by your name. Yeah. But you have to play it. Since понимаю. Ну да, понимаю. As a professional, as a guy who plays the piano, or you have to know it, of course. But as a good guy you have to forget it when you're playing. Because nobody is interested in these keys and so on. Вы сумасшедшие, что ли? Это понятно уже. Just look at my hands. See, here is it. Look, okay? Go on properly. C, A, B, here is it. No. All here. The position of hand is here. You play only here. C, A, B. Do you see me on the screen? No, look at my fingers. Here is it. So this is one with that. A, D, C, A, D.
It's the wrong way. I can't see where your fingers are.
You don't see my fingers? How you don't know that? So, okay, how, как это? Obviously, you don't have a screen, you mean you are just listening to me or what? You don't see?
Your camera is rotated the wrong way. It's facing.
It's turn around. Oh, sorry, yeah. Oh, yeah, got it. Yeah, понял. Yeah. Okay then. Yeah, my camera's dying. Okay, anyway. C, A, B. There go here, yes? C, A, B. So all together. It goes one chan chan, one chan chan, one chan chan. That's very simple. Okay, very sorry. Yeah, very sorry for interrupting you playing. Yeah, very nice. And the other hand goes, and now we're adding some chan chan. So this is playing, yes, and other hand adds two fingers here, yes. So this is my, and right hand will play these two notes. These two notes are here is what my left thumb is playing, and here is the notes. It goes E and G. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay? These two notes. Okay, go on, try just right hand. Just find these notes. Find these notes, and I want to hear it and see that you find it. With your thumb and middle fingers. Sorry, you missed it. You missed me, yeah. One more time. E and G. Nearby. Here is where the melody is situated. Is here, and here is my right hand. Dum chim, dum dum. You did. I want. No, поняла тебя. Наоборот. I don't hear your playing. And hopefully one more time I watch your hand. Yeah. Maybe you're already at the sun triads. Sun triads. And you go. And you go like this. So my hand is busy, so I'm showing you with one hand. And right hand plays this. My left hand plays this, and right hand plays the same. and then it doesn't really matter further. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and now I play 1, 2, 3, 1, and this 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, but with the other hand. So I play 1, 2, 3, 1, and I keep holding it all the time. One holding and just singing with your left hand, pom, 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 and the right hand jumping. Okay, go on, try some respect, yeah? Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, now, yes. Very well. Now, вот это единственное самое, да. Okay, now watch me playing, okay? Here it goes. Be very careful, look at it. This is long, this is short. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Actually, this is non-stop, not just long. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Almost non-stop, almost. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And this is how it goes. So 1, and that's yeah. Now I want you to play this. This is how it goes. I explained it already. Yes. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And the third time you will play this is понимаете, so this is we will make 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And it is on first you play 1 time, on second you play same, and the third you play double notes. Okay, go on, play. I'm hearing you in a moment, okay? Sorry, wait a second. I'm listening. Okay, this will be your home task. This will be your home task. You gotta play it because it is very easy song. It is very easy. I'm quite disappointed that you are not listening and not playing and you are not moving. Yes, you are not. Okay.
I don't understand the song.
One more time, I'm showing you the song. This is how it goes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. You already would be able to play it. Yes. 1, 2, 3. And yes, no, sorry, you stay with song. I didn't get you. What is saying with song? Almost there. Very good. So you have all right. Now I explain you what is happening. Yeah, you now played 2 bars of the song correctly. Watching on the screen, hopefully you see 2 bars of the song. It goes C ching ching a ching ching. This was correctly. And beginning of the third bar or the third measure. The third measure is correct too because it goes A. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and it goes A. But after this, you have the no, not only me. No, that is doing something. Yes, and after this you have change of the chord. Almost that, yeah, change, and of the third bar you have change. Нет, он себе это волнует. And now you have change of the chord. It goes 2 fingers. So yeah, you play it like this, and now you play with 2 fingers. Yeah. So just the same. So just yeah. So what is it? Just the same. Look at this. I play. We played. Oh, we played this. We played this. We played this, and now we played this. It was almost the same. Do the F and G together. Dum dum. On the third bar. Almost. And don't play further. You don't know further yet. Don't play further yet. Tong chang chang tong chang chang tong, and you change the chord you play here. Yes. One more time. Be more precise, okay? Precise, because you are yeah. No, there is no. Here is the music. Here is the movement. One, two, three. That's how it goes. You didn't hear a waltzes. You didn't. You will improvise alone. No, no. You no. What is not there? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1 is a melody. 2 and 3 is right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Вот это он имеет в виду. Ну, наоборот.
I have to go.
You didn't play. It is your home task. You have to play 4 measures. And actually, by heart. Yes, by heart and without mistakes. And it should sound not. No, it's not like this. Very precisely. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Very. Понимаете? 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What? Very still. 1, 2, 3. Like a dance. You should dance on the road like that. What that? 1. Yes. Can't you hear it already? Yes. No. Yes. You have to do it like a waltz. Yes. Almost there. And now go. G, A, B. We are just touching. We are going to our C from the bottom. Do, do, do. From the bottom, from the G, A, B, C. And we go G, A, B. And we all the 3 counts. We go to the 1, 2, 3. So all the 3 counts. Our right hand is resting. Yeah. So do it by heart. Here is the top secret place, okay? You played понимаете, so it is you have to do it by heart on the next stage, okay? And now your home task is your songs from the beginning. Next time we shall start from the beginning of your of your book, okay? And we'll make it all very measurable, very decided. Very pretty, okay? Find the measures, and it is very important also for improvisation, for making your for making your songs to feel breath of the melody, breath of the song, the movement. Yes, some measure material or something. Yes, something very good. Yes, for speed, and it unfortunately it develops. Yes, unfortunately. Well, it is good, but yes, ladies are better. Okay, so okay then. I don't know. Play some respect. Play some, and this song. Okay, so your song book until the what is it with a beer or something? Fear with a beer or something. What is it I don't remember. With the tiny beer. Okay, and this song with the measures 1, 2, 3. You're a good dancer. You're a good. I don't know. It's okay. So be careful. Be grateful. Nice. Okay then. Bye then. Okay.
Bye.
See you later. Пока. See you. Ну, наоборот, да, Фин. Ну, наоборот, да. Ничего страшного. Ну, наоборот, ну да. Вот, теперь давай. Ну, значит, одинокая, значит. Ну, наоборот, может быть, даже так есть. Это он говорил тебе. Да, иди. У меня тоже такая была идея. Не то, что идея, а как бы все это понятно, но мы все вынуждены относиться к ним как к мужчинам, женщинам, к сожалению. Только, ну, потому что они специалисты, да, потому что они занимают мужские места. Зачем меня не касается, как я буду разбираться с этим, что ли? Ну, я не знаю, это не обидно, я не знаю даже, как это. Ну, такой мир у нас, что теперь сделаешь? Да. Ну, да. Ну, не знаю я. Я не к этому говорю. Ну, смотри, вот у тебя клиент женщина, например, да, клиент женщина. Что ты можешь? Я могу ей посоветовать идти беременеть от своего мужа. Ну, или делать с кем-нибудь флирт, чтобы начать отношения, а потом стать беременной и потом быть с мужем. Как бы, да, наверное, как-то так. То есть, ну, не больше этого, это как бы, да. Наверное, как-то так, да. И одно другому не вредит, кстати, да. То есть, сама жизнь заставит, надо, природа, как бы, да. Ну, и совесть, наверное, как бы, мужская, да. Вот я про это тебе и говорю просто, да, понимаешь? Да, потому что если будет что-то выеживаться, оно все будет понарошку. Все, оно все нищетово, и все потому что все сами себе предоставлены даже, к сожалению, даже так, да. Но если так будешь, тогда это уже будет как бы намек на то, что ты понимаешь. Нет, обижать никого не надо просто если специалист видишь, может тоже как бы, черт ты знаешь, что там у них какие истории, почему она вот на мужском месте, почему она большой специалист, хорошо умелая, у нее большой бизнес, например, или еще что-нибудь. Почему так оказалось? Черт ты знаешь, блин, что ты разбираться, что ли? Во-вторых, ты не обязан, во-первых, как бы это вообще просто, ну, знаешь, короче, потемки, как говорится, да. То есть, как бы, ну, гипотеза такая, если они захотят, они могут довольно быстро, так скажем, ну, чисто теоретически, взяла, напомадилась, и ничего не понимаешь. И ничего не умеешь, ничего не понимаешь, и всю жизнь так делаешь, то есть ничего не делаешь, ничего не понимаешь. Но видишь, это как бы тут вдруг всплывает, почему вдруг они такие оказались на старые. И они касаются, это не видно, это не обидно просто. Ничего страшного в этом нет. Все равно, как бы, да, потихоньку добрано живет кто-нибудь. Ну да, да. Нет, ну да. Ну это тоже хорошо, наверное. Наверное, вот потому что жизнь, она про выживание, видимо, да. Ну, мужская, по крайней мере, да, точно. Да, понимаю, это у тебя точно. А женская пожизненная. Ну, да. Что еще думать? Ладно, это вообще не важно, какой еще считать. Я складываю все это. Я еще... Ну ладно. Ну, ладно. Так нет, все хорошо, не, я никого ничего не знаю, все нормально, все потихоньку, маленько. Все равно даже так. Ну как-то не показывай, не приезжай, не приезжай. Как так все село за полчаса даже. Полчаса. я, да. Сакраментальный. Вот это он имеет в виду. Да, ну, да, зрительно не знаю, что это. Нет, нормально. Ой, нет, это... Да, да. Ну, это, да, вот это тоже... А на каком материале? Что мы будем развивать? К себе так говорить? Или традиционно вообще ничего не будет. Вот это и есть на самом деле. Изучаются. Вот это и есть на самом деле. Ничего страшного, нормально. Надо и так, можно и так. Это все часть нормальности. Да. Выкладывают, да, почему я выкладываю, да. Ну, что теперь сделаешь, что все эти хороши, понимаешь, все хороши, да, это нормально. Особенно вот эти, которые, да, понимаешь. Я вот, нет, это не. То есть и так и выживешь, что все. Вот это и есть. Я сам себя говорю, поэтому. А чтобы такого не было, надо же свою жену иметь. И она как-то так. Лучше доказательство, что брак. А что, учиться-то не будем? Типа, сидите, источники наверное, потихонечку. Уже убедил ее, убедил себя. Ну, это рискованно, понимаете? Да, ну, потом надо... Не знаю, любовь моя, любовь. Да, наверное, вот это сбережение, да. Еще как жизнь. Я тоже так считаю, да, честно. А вот это мастерство, наверное, надо уметь это знать. Надо знать Ну да, попадает. Mm, mm. Давай просто сюда. У меня прям мозг затаивает. Спасибо.
выкатилась за пределы взлетно-посадочной полосы. Оттуда репортаж Алексея Еремина.
Жесткую посадку в снежном аэропорту Белгорода зафиксировали камеры наружного видения. Вне полосы самолет преодолел еще несколько десятков метров и развернулся. На борту Red Wings, совершавшего перелет из Москвы, находилось 47 пассажиров. По предварительным данным, пострадавших среди них нет. Пассажиры и багаж на данный момент доставлены в Сдават. Алина Богатикова возвращалась домой после длительной командировки. По ее словам, весь путь проходил нормально, а проблемы появились уже в момент приземления.
Самолет долго летел посадочной полосой, и приземлился он достаточно тяжело, и в целом уже сильно затрясло, когда самолет сошел с полосы. Люди не паниковали, просто смотрели по сторонам, не хотели понять, что происходит.
Вообще был сильный хлопок, когда
Спустя несколько минут доставили спецтехнику. Служба аэропорта расчистили последние метры спасателям и сотрудникам воздушной гавани. Пришлось доталкивать вручную. Службу аэропорта.
Warm welcome to Sunday, the 9th of January. Now, we want to look at sequelae today, that which can come after COVID-19 or any disease for that episode. And then there can be complications of it that can occur days, years, potentially decades after. Look at, and we'll be using the example of diabetes in young people in the United States. Before we do that, let's just look at a couple of things I forgot to show you the last time we were here. It's this comparison of new onset cold-like illness, onset of COVID-19 with respiratory symptoms. In other words, this blue line here is COVID with respiratory symptoms, and this orange line is COVID-like illness. So basically what this is saying is people in the United Kingdom who have common symptoms are more likely to have COVID than they have the common cold. So the incidence of COVID has gone up dramatically. The incidence of cold has gone down quite a bit. So if you've got a cold in the UK at the moment, there's a slightly better than 50% chance that in actual fact that is COVID as opposed to a common cold. And basically, loads of people I know now are becoming positive. I'm sure you know lots as well now. I'm not yet. I've tested again today, and I'm still on a better camera. I'm still showing negative. So I did have sort of tiredness and a bit of a cold over the weekend. But where are we? But I'm still negative. There you go. So whether the 3 doses of the vaccine are protecting me, I suspect they probably are, because everyone's been exposed by now. We know that. We're all going to be exposed. So that was the first graph, common cold symptoms, COVID cold. It's not saying some people don't get severe disease. I don't want this to be misinterpreted. Some people do, but it's the vast minority. So colds now the most common, COVID now the most common cause of colds in the UK. Huge growth in cases. Now, this is the full list of symptoms from the COVID symptom tracker app of what people get. So 73% of people who test positive get a runny nose, 68% get a headache, 64% get fatigue, 60% get sneezing, sore throat, persistent cough, hoarse voice, a range of other symptoms, chills, fever, dizziness, brain clouding, sort of brain fog. Some still get altered sense of smell, just 23%. Eye soreness, unusual muscle pains. Interesting, this one was much higher in South Africa, wasn't it? A lot more people in South Africa getting unusual muscle pains, less in the UK. Not feeling hungry, skipping meals, loss of smell, chest pain, swollen glands, feeling down psychologically, which is depression. So that's the full list in the UK, which I thought was pretty interesting. Now, first thing to do is I want to go and look at the Office for National Statistics from the UK, which is here. We look at this quite often. We've looked at this graph recently when we do our numbers updates. But the Office for National Statistics is definitely the best source of information in the UK. So talking about long COVID, so we're talking about sequelae in general. Starting off with long COVID. Long COVID continues to affect more than 1 million people. In fact, 1.3 million people in the UK suffering from long COVID at the moment. That's 2% of the entire population. And that is in the 4 weeks to December the 6th, up to when this data is available. So that is a lot of people. And I think in the States, I'd be surprised if it wasn't 2% of the whole population as well. I would expect this data to be reasonably transferable wherever you are. Long COVID for less than 12 weeks was 21% of the 1.3 million. Long COVID for more than 12 weeks was 70% of the 1.3 million. And 40%, well over 500,000, have had long COVID features for more than a year. And if these features are persisting for more than a year, that does become concerning, because you get more worried about the possibility of there being some actual damage to the tissues of the body, more worried about features for more than 40%, well over 500,000 have had long COVID features for more than a year. And if these features are persisting for more than a year, that does become concerning, because you get more worried about the possibility of there being some actual damage to the tissues of the body. Still a lot to learn about this disease, of course. 20% of the 1.3 million reported their ability to undertake day-to-day activities have been limited a lot. Symptoms: fatigue, loss of smell, shortness of breath, difficulty in concentrating are the main things that people are reporting with long COVID. Self-reporting of long COVID was greatest in 35 to 69-year-old age, so less in under 35s, less in over 69s, interesting. More common in females. People living in more deprived areas reported more long COVID. Those working in health and care and social care reported more long COVID. Those with another activity limiting health condition, in other words, those with comorbidities, that one's to be expected. And surprisingly, those in teaching or education as well. So the only thing that comes to mind there is those in teaching or education, or those in healthcare, are probably exposed to a lot more people. So in healthcare, on hospital ward, you're going to be exposed to 100 people a day quite easily, coming and going, and patients, and again, students, pupils in schools, hundreds of them. So teachers could well be more exposed to a different variety of viruses than the rest of us. Now, before we go on to diabetes, I want to look at something really interesting, and this is worth sticking with. It's called encephalitis lethargicus. So let's look at encephalitis lethargicus. Encephalitis means inflammation of the brain. Itis, inside the skull, but it means inflammation of the brain. Lethargica means the patients are lethargic, inactive. Now, this is what came after the 1918-19 pandemic. So what we have here is this is the death rate up here from encephalitis lethargica. That's the death rate, and that's the death. They're the deaths in Scotland. So they're in England. They're in England. They're the figures for Scotland. In other words, it's common figures. The solid line is England and Wales, and as we see, the other countries had similar amounts. So there we are, 1918, 1919. This was the time of the acute pandemic, when people actually had the virus. So the virus began about 1918 and finished, well, it started to go down quite dramatically in 1919. There were still small amounts of it around, actually, for quite some time, but it wasn't causing much illness right up until about, right up towards the end of this graph, actually, up until the 1950s, there was very small amounts. But basically, we could say 1918, 1919. So if we say the pandemic more or less finished about then we see death rates continued to go up. Then they went down, then death rates shot up, and they started going up, 1923, 1924. So this is 3-4 years after the end of the pandemic that this became a big problem. So there was this delayed effect. Now, I'm not saying this is going to happen with COVID-19, not at all. But we do have a lot to learn from history, and we'll see why we have that in a minute. So, and then deaths continued right up until the end of this data sequence in 1940, 1939 anyway. So that was one of the sequelae, we assume, of the 1918-1919 influenza pandemic. Now, that was influenza, it wasn't coronavirus. I'm not saying these are comparable, but it does show that complications can go on for a long time after a mass of people. And of course, COVID-19. So I'm not saying this is going to happen, not by any means. I don't think it will. But it's interesting. It's something we have to be aware of, because the purpose of this channel is not to raise alarm, but there again, it's not to hide our heads in the sand either. It's to be as realistic as possible. And this is the way my thinking's been going lately, and this is a concern. So what's going to happen after that? Now, just a little bit more about this encephalitis lethargica. Now, I've never seen a case. There are similar disease. There is a similar neurological disease today, but very rare. But when I was training, the old people at the time had treated many patients with this condition. It used to be quite well known, and the one that went after it, called post-encephalitic Parkinsonism, where the people get tremors and rigidity. So sometimes called sleepy sickness, not sleeping sickness. That's trypanosomiasis. That's a tropical parasite. This is called sleepy sickness. So brain disease is an encephalitis. Status-like condition, speechless and motionless. So status means that they're just here but not here, really. Speechless, motionless. 1 million victims or more, 500,000 deaths. This was a huge sequelae of the 1918-1919 pandemic that not a lot of people know about these days. In fact, I've even done a quiz on some doctor friends recently, asking them to tell me about encephalitis lethargica, and let's just say most of them struggled. Most survivors never returned to full vigour. Oliver Sacks, famous British-trained American working neurologist, he did a special study on this. Oliver Sacks probably qualified about like late 50s, early 60s, so there were still a few around. He did a study on it, and then he did some historical work as well. He said they would be conscious and aware, yet not fully awake. They would sit motionless and speechless all day in their chairs, totally lacking energy, impetus, initiative, motive, appetite, affect, or desire. No mood at all. No desire at all. They registered what went on about them without active attention and with profound indifference. They neither conveyed nor felt the feeling of life. They were as insubstantial as ghosts and as passive as zombies. A pretty frightening description from Oliver Sacks, the famous neurologist. And then what he did was, this is really quite fascinating, he looked back to see if there was any historical precedent for this condition, because before about 1915, 1916, there were no cases of this. It just occurred, and then the pandemic seemed to greatly exacerbate it. And of course, we've got a pandemic of diabetes now, which could be exacerbated, which is kind of the point I'm getting to, really. So it seemed to be similar to a disease called the English sweats, which occurred in 1529. Was this after a outbreak of a virus several years later? I don't think we know that. Could have been. Similar condition in Italy in 1597, similar condition in Germany in 1672, similar condition in Sweden in 1754 to 57. So he looked back in history and found similar conditions. And as we said, post-encephalitic Parkinsonism, which used to be very common as well. So that's just a historical sort of reminder, really. An existing condition that just seemed to be massively exacerbated by the pandemic. So what I am concerned about, as I've said, is diabetes, because I'm concerned about diabetes anyway, because at the moment about 9% of the world's population is diabetic. We have a pandemic of diabetes. Diabetes means your blood sugar levels rise. You can't control the glucose in your body. That causes all sorts of complications like strokes, heart attacks, blindness, kidney failure, feet going black, needing amputations, lots of horrible complications from diabetes, as well as the acute complication of death in type diabetes. That can also occur if it's not managed.
Поздно просто. Disease are.
So risk of post-COVID diabetes. Now, this is from the Centers for Disease Control. This is the paper here in the States. Now, it amazes me that the Center for Disease Control can take such good data and make it so hard to understand. The writing is really, it's terrible. It's so difficult to decode what the heck they're talking about. But anyway, I think I have. So let's just look at it briefly. And basically, there is an increased risk, of course. Now, European pediatric, American spelling, pediatric populations during the COVID-19 pandemic had showed increased risk of COVID-19 leading to more diabetes. Now, we know the increased risk of severe COVID in people with diabetes already, but European data is showing in all age groups, as far as we know. We don't have specific figures on it, but people who have COVID are more likely to type 1 and type 2 diabetes. Type 1 is the insulin-dependent type, where it's an autoimmune disease that destroys the insulin-secreting cells in the pancreatic cell, the pancreatic islets of Langerhans, the beta cells in the pancreatic islets. Type 2 is more an inability to use insulin, usually. Type 2 is a bit of a complicated disease. If you want to know about diabetes, I have done a full video series of 23 lectures on diabetes, and I'll put the link to the first one if you are interested in following diabetes up seriously. Increasing the number of type 1 diabetes diagnoses, unfortunately. Increased frequency of severity of diabetic ketoacidosis. Now, if someone develops type 1 diabetes and they're not diagnosed, they'll develop what we call diabetic ketoacidosis. So this means the blood becomes acidic and there are ketones, that the ketones accumulate in the body, just the same way as they do to a lesser extent with the ketogenic diet, which you've probably heard of. So Centre for Disease Control, they took groups, diabetes incidence among patients aged less than 18 after a COVID diagnosis, makes sense. Diabetes incidence amongst those matched by age and sex who had no COVID diagnosis. So good that they had one group there and one group there to compare the two groups. So diabetes in people who hadn't had COVID, diabetes in people who had COVID. And obviously, both of these groups developed diabetes, which you would expect. But they also did a third group receiving a group who received a pre-pandemic non-COVID-19 acute respiratory infection diagnosis. So basically, they were looking at people who had COVID, people who hadn't had COVID, people that got diabetes who hadn't had COVID.
приехали. Тебя успеваешь?
Да, конечно.
Ну давай-ка быстрее.
It is the 20th century, but I've come here to Jerusalem because I want to find out what life was like in the first century. Look at this. A job that's still here after 2,000 years. Money changer. In this famous scene from the Gospels, Jesus sees the money changers in the temple. He overturns their tables and drives them out of the temple. Everybody's always been interested in the commotion Jesus caused. But I want to know what all these people were doing at the temple that day, and what they all did for a living. What were their jobs like? And what drove the economy? The hillsides around the city of Nazareth contain ruins that date back to biblical times. They've helped archaeologists and biblical scholars recreate what Nazareth would have looked like in Jesus' time. James Tabor, a biblical scholar specializing in the life of Jesus, is here to show me just how real it is. But listen, James, was Nazareth really like this?
I don't even think it could be reproduced, no matter what you did. Think about the crowdedness, the smells, the cacophony of sounds,
The
animals walking around, the dung in the street.
I was thinking it must have stunk.
It would have to. We're going to go into one of the houses here. Notice as we step inside through the door, we're actually outside in this courtyard area, this workshop area. 90% of the life is outdoors, even though you're in the house with a bit of shelter from the sun. Think of all of these activities that go on in a village, particularly the manufacturing. Like somebody's going to be making the pottery, somebody's going to be baking the bread.
Everybody does that out of their house.
Out of their house. So it really gives you a sense of that workshop atmosphere. And here's an example of the weaving.
After shearing the sheep and washing wool, the weaver does what's called carding the wool, opening it up and separating the fibers so they can work them on the loom.
That's been cleaned, worked on. How long does it take you to clean the wool? Like 3 or 4 months. And
Can I try that?
Yes,
So I'm holding it like
yes,
that
you roll it.
and spinning.
Yes, and move your fingers with it. You only control your fingers with the spindle. Yes, that's it.
That's easy for you
Move,
to
move,
say.
move, move. Move your fingers. That's it.
Do it
looking for it.
Yes,
like that.
yes.
Okay. I'll just let you. So everything's done here. Do you
Yes.
dye the wool here as well?
We dyeing the wool, we carding the wool, we spinning here, and after that we take to the loom to make fabrics. But it's take a long, long, long process.
But there's another job they're doing in this house that I want to see, because it's one of the most famous jobs in the Bible: carpentry. We've all been told that when Jesus wasn't overturning tables, he was making them. Now, some carpenters' tools haven't changed in 2,000 years, but some have. What's this tool? A drill. It's nothing like my drill. How do you use it? Can I try? That's pretty tricky. Now I know where they invented plowing tools. Yeah. This is hard. Is it common to have a small child in the workplace?
Absolutely. Judaism taught that if you don't train your son in a profession, you've abandoned him, basically.
We're in a carpenter shop, most famous job in the world. I mean, is this how Jesus would have brought it?
Yeah, I think that's the image people have. It's certainly in the movies and the books. We've been studying the terms that are used, and Jesus is called a carpenter in English. But of course, it wasn't written in English, it was written in Greek. But the word actually is tekton, which means sort of artisan or a builder, like a stonemason, which really doesn't fit woodworking as much.
Right.
So it could be any kind of builder. You notice there's not a lot of wood in a home, right, but more stone, lots of stone. And most of the examples when Jesus taught, he talks about stone so often.
So it's Jesus the stonemason not Jesus.
That really does seem to be the best interpretation of,
Really?
of the original text.
I mean, that's totally different than everything else we've ever been told before.
Yeah, I think the carpenter idea is romantic in a certain way. A better image is getting up at 3 in the morning and heading off to Cephras nearby for hard labor at 4 or 5 in the morning, coming back near dark.
Stone was the most important building material in biblical times, and easy to get from the rocky terrain. So Jesus the stonemason may have worked right here. 2,000 years later, built Israel and around the world have hand-operated gantry cranes and water-cooled sawing machines. The modern builders here still use the local limestone. Building techniques might have changed, but the ancient skills are alive. For some buildings, the shaping and cutting of stone is still done by hand. So, hot on the trail of the job that Jesus may have actually done, I'm heading off to the nearby town of Cephras. Because it's here, only 3 miles, but a world away from the village where he grew up, that Jesus may have gotten his first taste of the occupying power of Rome. This is James Strange, a world-renowned authority on biblical archaeology. He's been excavating Cephras for nearly 30 years, so he'll know why stonemasons in nearby Nazareth could have worked here in Jesus' time.
All the houses and buildings that you see over here to the left, that's Nazareth. Right there. That's right. This is the economic center. So everybody from 18 miles around can come into this city and buy and sell. All the villagers, all the little hamlets, independent farmsteads, whatever they are. But also this city is in a major trade route that extends all the way to Italy and all the way to Egypt.
So it's a trade hub.
Yeah, very much so.
Would Jesus have come here?
When Herod the Great dies, this city revolts, and the Romans respond by destroying it. Then Herod the Great's son, Herod Antipas, inherits the city, so he gives orders that it be rebuilt. So thousands of workmen have to come in here. Someone has to cut the millions of stones that are in this mosaic floor.
Jesus very well could have come and worked here.
Jesus, his father, his brothers could all have been.
That's incredible. In Jesus' time, the Roman Empire ruled over Judea. Pagan Roman life, with its many gods and liberal ideas, was very different from how the Jewish people lived and how they prayed to one God. So the young Jesus lived right at the intersection of traditional Jewish culture and the urban life of the occupying Romans. He wasn't raised to live as the Romans did, but he may have built their houses. Huge houses. Here's what remains of one of them.
I mean, look at our feet. I think it's the biggest threshold in the state of Israel. It's the most finely cut.
So I'm thinking a bureaucrat.
Some kind of bureaucrat. In fact, I would guess we're looking at a magistrate.
We come into the opulence of
That's right.
his office, I presume.
There was a pool right over here.
That's a pool.
That's a pool. There was another pool over here. So you had 2 Roman pools inside this building.
This is astonishingly big and Roman.
Even the administrators would be local people in the higher Rome.
So they get co-opted into the occupying.
That's right. That's right.
So the Romans didn't just occupy, they influenced many of the Jewish people. Many of them were Hellenized or Romanized, absorbing Greek and Roman culture right here in the busy city of Cephras. So what was it like here?
It's the main road. It's absolutely teeming with life. People going everywhere. They're buying, they're selling, they're manufacturing. There'll be a laundry. You can go in there. This will be selling spices, and it'll be very aromatic.
It must have really smelled.
Oh, yeah. You bet it did. Think about a fresh fish shop, and you're walking right by it, all this fish, and the sun's been on a little while. And then also there are 2 drains underneath us on either side of the street, actually. And all kinds of sewage is running through there. So we're smelling fish, we're smelling sewage, we're smelling cinnamon, we're smelling perfume, we're smelling people. Depending on the prevailing winds, for example, you could be coming in from Tiberias and you could actually smell the city before you saw it. The ancients speak of that.
Now, I wanted to ask you, I'm always fascinated by these little things. So, what are the people wearing, and how do they keep clean in a place like this?
Well, if they're wearing white, like their high-ranking person, then it has to be washed in urine. That's the Roman technology.
So it
See,
stinks.
it stinks. It's noisy. It's energetic. There's a lot of things going on.
So it's the Fifth Avenue of the ancient.
It's something like that. A Fifth Avenue in a major city right in the ancient world.
This is how fast YouTube is with Brave. Notice how there's no pre-roll ads? And here's how you can see how much time you save with Brave. Look, Chrome was great in 2008, but it's 2021. Join the 20 million people already using Brave. Experience a faster internet through Brave.
Да?
Привет! Привет, привет! Не понимаю.
Алло?
Алло, да.
Ага, отлично, связь есть.
Да, сейчас.
Евгений, вы слышали мое сообщение по поводу того, что Соня не могла надо прочитать?
Ну да, знаем это, знаем.
Да, так что вот вам работа.
Ну да, знаем. Да.
Хорошо, до свидания.
Все понял, спасибо, да. Привет, привет. Что-то мы с тобой ноты не читаем, что ли? Привет. А что, меня не видно, что ли? Сейчас, подожди секунду. Wait a second. So, okay. So we don't read the notes, we don't see the quantity.
Мама, меня увидите.
Все нормально, работает. Вижу. I see you. So, where is your? Oh, yes. Where is your notes? Yeah, where is your? You know what it is? Okay, wait a second. I need something. All right. So we have our timing. So each note has a time. Yes. Dependently on their length. Sometimes it's called length or value, maybe. It doesn't matter. Time. They have their own time. Some notes go for the one time. This particularly this one note. Sorry, sorry. Particularly this note. That looking. The quiver. Russian. Yeah. Oh, you are playing already, then, bro. No. So these notes, they are read like a one. Don. They go on one count. They crush it. They go like this. They go 1. Sorry for this. 1. 1 in Russian is раз, два, for example. 1. And that looks like gonna proceed. one. We go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. They have a little, you know, these fingers are around there, yeah? Little, these chunkies, yeah? And they combining them makes the different rhythms. So it goes tan, 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 and it makes different 1, 2, 1. How are you, by the way, honey? You're okay? You better? You better? I mean, you're cold. Okay, no matter. Show respect. So you're coughing or something? I hear just. Is it all right? Okay, hopefully you. Yes, I will do that. My grandsister that. We are cold. Oh, here is that. Okay, hey, stop it. Okay, thank you. Hey, stop it. All right. Stop it. Oh, yeah, thank you. So that's how we read this note. Hey, stop it. Okay. Stop it, please. All right. So you could not. So what was your problem? Why did you read? Okay. Your problem was that you could not read these notes. You could not. So you can't play the melodies with your dad. Okay, look at me now. That's how we're reading these notes. So I have C note, C, D, E, F. That's how it goes. But they have different timing. This is timing 1. These 2 notes goes on 1. This on 2. This couple notes. This on 1 and this go on 1 count. 1 count, 1 count, 1 count, 1. So, or 1 tick on the metronome, but we're not using the metronome because we have to count inside. We have to make it understandable. Understandable for your body. Understandable for your mind. We have to make it musical. Okay, music goes da, do, da, do. Ya, do, ya, do. That's how it goes in rhythm. 1 goes 2 cuts, yeah, like this. 1. Hey, where are you? Now I want remove all this нехороших штук этих всех, убери из рук своих. Убери себя, там, игрушки свои убирай. All right, no наоборот. Okay, look at me now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's how music is written. That's how music is reading. You're reading music. That's how you read it. Look at me now, okay. 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 1, 2. It doesn't really matter for the moment. Where is 1? Where is 2? What is counting? Here we go. Count, 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 count. Any count. La, la, and we have la, 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 la. Well, that's how we read it. It's for the right hand. It's for the right hand, yes? Yeah, it was melody for the right hand. So it's supposed to, наоборот, он просто тебе так говорит. Наоборот, я тебе не бицу, что ли, такие? Пошли к черту. Okay, and here we go. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. And now play yourself. Now play it. Now play the melody. Look at the notes and play the melody. No. 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 Melody. Melody. Right hand only. Why do you play both hands? You don't know the both hands. It was not the answer. It was. Now it is. Play what I said right now. Play what I did. Right. What I said right now. Melody. No. Pray. Okay. One more time. I explaining what you do. Look at the melody. Yes. Yeah, look at the melody, как бы отгорка, and play it. Да нормально играть, просто и все. Okay, play. What are you doing? Here is the notes. I hold it for you, okay? Look at my screen. I hold your notes. Play by my notes, by my screen, play by my screen. Don't watch that. Yeah, just look at the notes. Okay, here we go. Look at this. C, C, D, D, E, E, F, and so on. Okay, I control it. Go on. Go on. Only the melody of the top. What are you doing? What? It is not this melody. Look at the note carefully, carefully. What is this note? What is this note? What is it? How it's called? What are you doing? Okay, I'm tired of you. I'm just sick and tired. Okay, look at me now. That's how we're reading the notes. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. 1, clap. 2. 1, 2, 1. This is the semiquavers. Semiquavers. Не semiquavers. It is crushed. It is not crushed. It is quivers. Yeah, quivers. Crushed. Silver, no, Okay, now look at me now, okay? That's how we are reading. So you got the music, yes? You got the music! You got the music! Now you have to read it on the piano! To read it on понимаете? To read it on the piano, to read music means to play it from your heart. Okay. Look at me now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's how it goes. And I basically, hey, ты что там делаешь? Ребенок, успокойся, да, сядь уже. Now look at me, yes, here is, I'm just playing the melody. Because melody is the song. If you are not playing melody, melody is often in the right hand. Yes, it's all often on the up, often on the пошел к черту. The main melody of the song is the right hand, yeah? So when you play it, you have to play it, it is enough to play just melody for the song to be recognizable. For the song to be played, yes, you actually may play just melody and everybody say, oh, I know this song, it is Yolochka. Yes, everybody who knows this song. Yes. of course, who doesn't know this song, they just say, okay, it's a nice song, but I don't know it. Yes, some recognizable song, yes. It is different, Yolочка, да. Different song. Yes, it is. But if I play so this is enough. Yes, that's why I am talking to you right now. You have to play just melody. Read just melody without other hand. You just yes. Да, поняла. It is too complicated. Yes, yes. Here is the melody. Go on. 1, 2. No. No. Okay, stop it. Stop it. Stop. Yeah, yeah. Okay, very well. Okay, stop it. Okay. Now look at me now. Look at me. Here. Yeah, that's how. Okay, I tell you the truth. Hey, stop it. Stop it. Without that. Look. Yeah. Hey, look at me. Look at me. Да. You have to play on your... Да, понимаю. Song without the rhythm can... Да. You have to play the rhythm. You have to play the rhythm. No, наоборот, но вот это он имеет в виду. Okay, here is the song. Go on. Okay, go on, play. G, E, E, G, E, E, G, F. Yeah, play the song. Take the notes. You have the notes on your screen. Or это там. One by one, play the song. No, it's not this song. Look carefully on the notes. Sorry. Okay, look on this note. Okay, how do we read notes? I explain it one more time. Look at this. I'm taking G and then E, and I look at the next note. Okay, I have do G, and I look at this note. I say G again, G, and I look at this note. Okay, this is E, to E. Okay, very good. And I play. Okay, one more time. Okay, look at the beginning. I have G. I can. Okay, here is my G. Okay. What? That's how we read notes. Yeah. Okay. Look one more time. Okay. We have melody. Okay. One more time. You don't have to play anything but melody. We need only melody. Don't play this. We are not playing this and not playing this. We are playing only upstream, which is melody. That is singable. That is singable. We are playing just melody. After this, we can add the bottom.
Евгений?
Да.
Не трогай кнопочки, Соня. Давайте еще раз помедленнее, ладно? А то Соня не успевает за вами. Хорошо?
All right. Понял.
No, Mom, I don't know how to read the notes because he's not explaining very good.
Сейчас он тебе
Okay, look at me now. Yes, I'm explaining how we play. We find this note on the keyboard. You look at the note. We look at this note and we find it on the keyboard. Here is my keyboard. And I find this note. Oh, here it is. It is G, of course, G, and I play it. After this, I played it already. Now I need to play this note. And I see that there are two same notes, similar. And I find this note on the keyboard, and I know that it's it is E. So here it is. So it was, and I go to E, and one more E. So that's how it's read. The beginning is G and two E's. Here it is. G and two E's. And it goes. Here it goes. I find G and then find two E's. Here is my one more time. G and I look here. Okay. E. And it is a rhythm. A rhythm that is set. Okay, one note is black. It's black, it's count. It's one per streak. One per streak. One. And second notes, there are little notes. There are two per streak. So I have these notes, there are two per streak. Two. So they go on the next. So it goes tick, tick, two, two. And next I go one. It is on next bar. Next measure shows me again. Next bar is one. Again G, G. And the second time is again two is two. And okay, and I have the beginning of the melody. And I have, hey, where are you? What are you doing? Remove all animals from your hands. Because your hands ought to be playing right now. What are you doing? Okay, hopefully understand me now, not? So I gotta play this. I gotta play this. And I don't play this. Why I don't play this? Because it doesn't really matter for the song. It is secondary. Because I need the melody. Yes, because it is too complicated. If you read it all alone, it will be too many things. You can't read one note at the moment now. So, да, она поняла тебя. Yo, да. So, вот это и есть он самый. I don't care about it. You have to play the song like a regular. For me to understand, for anybody who listening to understand that it is song, that it is Yolочка. That is how we make music, read music, yeah. If you are not playing this song, then don't play at all. Look at me now. That's how it's going, yes. It is ridiculous. You're, да, понимаю. Look at me now. G, and hey, look at, well, yeah, one more time. I'm looking at this note. I don't play this. I'm reading only melody. I don't read the right. I don't read the left hand. Look at me now. Да, понимаю, про всех думаю. I don't mean about you. I don't mean about me. You don't read the left hand. You have to read only the right hand. The right hand that it plays melody. Я не увижу, что кретины, что ли, совсем. Look at me now, one more time, да. So, yeah. So, this is your task. This is your task. When you read the notes, you play the melody first. And then you play the song. If you play the melody, it is equal to play the song. If you are not playing the melody, you are playing nothing. Nobody, да, понимает. If I play you this, nobody understands what is it. What is it? Nobody knows what is it because it is nothing. And this is something. Melody is a song. It's a music. One more time. Look at me now. So that's why you just now read the melody, okay? And if you're good enough in it, when you'll be good in it enough, then you can add some different measures to some different left hand. You can add different. Да пошел к черту, сумасшедший, блин. Look at me now, one more time. Okay, here we go. G and 2E. Yes? G, E, E, and I go G, F, E, D, C, and I have the song. Your mom will recognize this song. I will recognize this song, and I say, this is the song, but we can make it better by adding some chords or something else. But if you can't make the song, there is nothing to be better. There will be nothing. So the song... Да, понял. Ну, это есть он самый. Okay. Okay, one more time then. Here it goes. G, E, E. Do you understand now how we play? Дарья, как вы там? Дарья, как ее там называют? Child, you understand how it's done? Sofia, you understand me? Do you hear me? Okay, very well. Now one more time. Okay. Daria. Look at me now. Looking at the song, and I find this note. And I find this note on the piano. It is written even on your piano. On normal pianos, it's not to be written on the normal piano. Okay, look at me now. One more time. So I have is G. Okay, G, here it goes. G. And I have then E. And one more time E, but shorter. These notes are shorter. Yes, two shorter E's. Okay, and I got G again. E. How it is shorter? It's twice shorter. How it is twice shorter? Because two on the go. Наоборот. Да. All right, one more time. So I have one is G. G. Look on the counter. 1 and 2, and we have 2 counts if you're interested. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It is 100 or 1,000 counts. It does not matter. All the counts are similar. 1, 1, 1, 2, 2. No matter what. Tick, 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 tick. Yes. And these things we have ta ta ta. 1 on the count. And this way. Tick, 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 tick. It is these notes. These notes are 2 on the count. They go 2 on the count. Here's count. Tick, 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 tick. 2 of them. Tick, 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 tick. And 1, 1, 1. 2 of them. 2 of them. 1, 1, 1. Ta 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 ta. That's how we go. 1. 1 ta ta yan ta ta ya ta 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 2, and that one is very long, and that it goes okay. 1 and 2 E 1 E 2. Okay, go and play. Read the notes. It's your turn. Play only only upper string. On the right melody. Hey, what are you sitting? Go on, play. Эй! Наоборот. Она не слушает тебя даже, да? Так она же даже меня не слушает. Ребенок, ты что, сумасшедшая, что ли? Ты больная, что ли? Играй давай уже. Окей. Ну не надо тогда. Окей. You convinced. Окей, убедила. Хорошо, окей, gotcha. Look at me now. Как под горкой. Эй! Look at me now. Как под горкой. I'm playing you this song. Look at me now. I'm playing you this song that is from your literature. Your song. Here it goes. Look at me. I'm counting. It's written 2. Count. 1, 2. 1, 2. I'm looking on my both hands. But when you're playing, you will. Yes, but you, hey, Okay, calm down. Okay, but when you are playing, you have to play only one hand at the time, at the moment. So when you are play, when I play both of the hand, both of them, both hands. I play both hands. But when you play one hand, only upper string for the right hand and the letter down. Сумасшедшие, что ли, блин? Look at me now, да, поняла. So I play only melody right now. For your right hand. For your right hand, it is written upper in the G clef. As you, of course, you know. Look at me now. And 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, and without counting out loud. Now I'm reading on the left hand. Left hand has its own, like a melody, like a helping melody or something. That is not real melody of the song because it is just helping melody, okay? Look at me now. 1, 2, and I'm reading the left hand now. The left hand is the bass clef. You're correct. And now 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now that was all. Okay, this is now I read the left hand without the right hand. But this song is not that. Everybody who knows this song, they would say, what is it? What is this? Как под горой? Нет, не как под горой. Я не знаю эту песню. What is this song? I know this song. But even if they know, because it is different melody. It is not melody of the song. It is helping melody. It is melody that helps the melody of the song. Here is the melody of the song. Here is the melody of the song, and this is helping melody. It make it more pronounced, yes? And together they sound correct. But only together, only correct. So, okay, of course they make complete sense on their own, but they are not the song melody. The song melody is the right hand. And your grandma will recognize the song. Oh, I know this song. And you'll play Yolочка for your grandma. If you play left hand for the Yolочка, they won't recognize this song because it is not the song. It is just helping song, yeah. But if you play just right hand, deadly, they will recognize this song. Oh, it is Yolочка, we know it already. Yes, but there is many Yolочка in Russian. Okay, so that is how it goes. Now I play the right hand. Oh, sorry. Now we're returning to this song that I'm showing you. So that's how we read the song. I read the song with the right hand, the main measures, and with the left hand separatedly. And yes, why separatedly, you ask me? Because it is funny. Because if you're making too much at the moment, it won't be a musical. Yes? Hey! What are you doing? Take a seat. Take a shower. Now, look at me. I'm playing both melody. The main melody of the right hand and supported and melody for support. Together they sound very good. But the main melody of the song is this. understand this melody right now, this melody of the song. If I'll sing you this melody, nobody will recognize it. Because it is not the melody, it is helping melody. It is melody of the helper. Like, bass guitar. Bass guitar doesn't play the song on its own. Bass guitar in the band helps to little better, yes. Hey, yeah, and that's how it goes. Yeah. Two melodies, I can sing both of them, you can that. But we are playing the piano. 1, 2, and 1. Rules. 2. 1, 2, 1. 1 is stronger. 1, 2, 1, 2. One more time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. What is it? Sorry, honey, I did not mistake it. Hey, creature, where are you going? Creature, where are you? What is happening? You don't understand me. It is to complete. You understand or not? That's how we read the song. That's how we read. Here is the Yolочка. This is your favorite song. Yolочка. That's how you read it. Look at this. This will be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is the rhythm of the song. That's how the rhythm goes. Look at me now. 1, 2, 2, ti, ta, ta. This is the streak of the line. Yes. Tick, tick, ta, tick, 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 two, ta, tick, tick, ta, tick, tick. Look at the melody, how it happens. If I go slowly and smoothly, you'll find it. Yam, tick, tick, ya, tick, tick, ya, tick, 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 two. Ta, tick, tick, ta, tick, 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 two. This is the melody. And this is the basis. This is the bass. The bass that helps. This is not the melody, you don't play it. You have to play this song. If you play this, everybody say, you play the Yolочка, you know this song. If you play this, they say, you play nothing, you're a bad child. You're a bad, because there is no song. It is just, what is it? It is Yolочка, no, it is not Yolочka. So, actually, yes. After this, you can play this song and say, I know the Russian fancy song. It's called Yolочка, 100 years old. And they say, whoa, what a fancy song. But if you play this, they say, oh, what is it? What is it? And I say, oh, what is it? I don't know what is it. So it's like your know. And this is with the wall, да, поняла, Натя? Yeah, that's what I need. Hey, honey, I need your melody. I need you to read them. Yeah, very well. Yeah, you're my honey, okay, very well. Hey, come on, where are you? Yeah, and here it goes. Now I play. Hey, okay, hey, yeah. Just stop it. Look at me now. Okay, if you are not learning, just look at me then. If you are not learner, look at me and I'll show you. And you learn anyway. By this, anyway you learn. Look at me now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 time 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, yatin tam tam tam. Now, yeah. This is, for example, what is it? No. What do I have? I don't have the pencil, unfortunately. Where is my pencil? Okay. I have something. Okay. No, it's not. All right. Look at me now. 1, 2, 2, да. Нет, так не подойдет. This is not good. No. Here it is. Look at me now. Here it is. 1, 2, tom, tam, to, tat, and 2, and 1, 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 and 2. And every one count is strengthened. 1, 2, and 2 is 1 is a wave, 2 is a heaven. Yes, way heaven, and yes. For example, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 3. Maybe different melodies. Tam ta ta tam tam yam ta ta tam tam yam tam. Hey. Наоборот, да, понимаете. Наоборот, да. Да, да. Наоборот, да. Наоборот, да. Наоборот, да. Okay, look at me now. Turn off the camera. Наоборот, да сумасшедшая, что ли? Where is your... Да, понимаете, наоборот. Вот так, да, понимаю. Да. Okay. Now look at me, one more time. And that's how we... Child, it is very important. Because... Yes. Hey, you're there. You're with me. Okay, very well. It is very important, it is very important because it is all melodized. It is all in music. It's situated. It's all music. It's has a strength. Это, да, она поняла тебя просто. All music has a counting inside of it, okay? And all music has a strong count and weak count. Strong, да, поняла тебя. Да, strong emphasis, and да, она поняла. So, and that makes the melody. 1, 2, 1, наоборот. Hey, look at me now. And yeah, that's how we. And that one more time. Look at this, and I will play. And I will play this song now. Right hand. I'm playing right hand. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Double counter. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is the song. You for your grandma. Where your grandpa? Hey. How dare you? Where are you going? Наоборот. Она думает о себе, так что думает, что наоборот играет. 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and for the left hand. And here's the melody. This is accompaniment. I remove the accompaniment and the melody survives. Melody lives, and I know this song, and I love this song. But if I leave only this, no, I don't expect it. So your task is to play the melody of the song. Okay? Да, поняла. Your task is to play only melody of the song, which is in the right hand. Is this clear? In the upper streak, okay? Да. Maybe you can play both of them, but maybe, but I don't think so. I don't think so. You won't play it because I needed to to play smoothly. I want to play. I want to enjoy this song. I don't want this. I want this song to be beautiful and enjoyable for everyone, for your grandmother, for your grandparents, and so on. I want it beautiful and nicely, and everybody enjoy it. Yes. This is the song. This is enough. It is your task for tomorrow. I want you to read it, not to play by my hands. Don't play by sight. Yes, I want you to respect to read the music. I want you to read. And look at this song. Stop, you know, я хожу. Oh, it is very complicated song, but да ей вообще похер. Меня дурака, что ли, держат? Наоборот, значит, она что-то играет, но что-то не подойдет. Ну, это нравится. Играет. Мелодия, да. Ну, да, что он делает, не понимаю. Ну, ты как хочешь. Ну, то есть, как не то, что как. Вот это он. Вот это есть, ну. Ну, давай тогда просто на посветок. Можно дороже. Вот это у нас выйдет. Плохо пришел все. Плохо пришли. Может, нас побыли. Научиться уже нечему говорить. Да. Там нечему учиться спасибо. Дай нам